It's going to be loud out here with the air conditioner, but I just wanted to show off my pocket pieces that sit on the desktop. And I want you to notice a couple of things. One, they really did pick up some kind of cool colors in their toning, as well as spit marks. And this is intentional. I am just sort of demonstrating what happens when a copper coin is left out in the elements, and we're getting a very good idea looking at this. I used acetone on it earlier, so the toning is authentic. That survived acetone, but I did want to neutralize what was growing. I'm not going to do any further treatment at this point, but acetone to get whatever oils were reacting off, I guess. I think we might have corrosion set in, but again, that's part of this demonstration. I have some fantastic pieces of these set aside for myself. I also did my initials on this one, but this one is just for the desktop. The reverse, again, this was pocket carried, so there's a little bit of a fingerprint on it there, but reverse isn't doing as much. This one I actually carried in my pocket to ANA summer seminars to show off. Set it back on the desktop, and it looks like it's picked up a couple of spit marks, but a little more interesting toning on this one. I did my initials. And on the reverse, it had a really nice rainbow toning going, and I passed this around a lot, so it picked up a print, so I had to wipe off that print sort of the best I could. You can still see part of it, but I didn't want to disturb that toning right there. But these are spit marks, so definitely, this one's got a couple. I'll carry this more, but this one's going to stay on the desktop, and we're just going to keep watching how many spit marks this thing picks up and kind of what they do. And some look like they have corrosion set in for sure. Others that I caught probably sooner, is just discolored. But we're going to just really pay attention to what happens to a copper coin when it is left out and not cared for or maintained. And that's what we got so far. I think I'm going to put some oil on this one. This one I'm going to leave dry, noting just that spot on the cheek. And again, I'm going to carry this a bit, so it's going to go through some phases. But I will certainly put some oil on this one, but both are going to be on the desktop for a while. So that's all I got. Thanks for checking this one out. Feel free to hit me up in the comments. These are not available currently, but should be coming back. When Joe Ponessa has time to strike more, I had 20 of these made, kept several for my family and myself, and picked up a couple of unique ones from Joe when I was just hanging out with him at the ANA summer seminars recently. But I'll make these available again. It is the Emerging Liberty Dime design with my little twist on it, and a vintage trade token die on the reverse. This is going to be like a late 1800s 5-cent massive trade token die. These things are a little bigger than like a Morgan or Peace dollar and thicker. But yeah, I will have these available again eventually. If you're not familiar with this channel and what I do, feel free to give me a follow. And then I sell these over at the Copper Nerds Facebook group. That is where I typically sell stuff when I have it available. So head on over there if you want to be updated on when these are going to be released again. But I have requested that a production batch be done. These were just the first batch of 20. Batch 1. Those are back in April. So hoping to get some more made as soon as I can. And yep, that's all I got. Peace.